Hi everybody, it's Kiwi Mikey here again with yet another Steelbook opening and review, and this time it's for the Terminator. Now this is the Play.com UK release of the Steelbook, which is slightly more special, which I'll explain to you in a moment. This front artwork and back artwork seems to be released elsewhere in Europe as well, but us HiDefNinjas were able to actually vote on the inside artwork that was going to be used. Now I actually voted for a completely different one that actually didn't get used, but that in it alone makes it more collectible, because it's not going to be another edition like that elsewhere. Some fantastic treatment has been given to this steel. As you can see, you've got the border similar to the Paramount releases, like Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, that Play actually did with Iron Man 1 and 2, which is fantastic. And we've also got some embossing on the title of the Terminator as well, if you can see that. We've got little slip card, which I'm never a fan of really, because it does spoil the artwork. I think I prefer the J card, if I'm honest. Just got a little bit of information on the back. Rated 15. It says English audio, 5.1 DTS HD master audio. Subtitles are English. The length of the film is 102 minutes. It's in widescreen and it's a multi-region release. That being from Fox and MGM. So not much information on that. Could have even done without it, to be honest. But yeah, there's the steel. Really, really nice looking. I'm trying to catch the embossing. You can see that just about. As you can see, it's not a shiny gloss effect. It's actually like a matte finish. The silver is a little bit more shinier than the rest, so it stands out. And if you can see Terminator's eye, it's kind of got an effect that gives it that illusion. It's kind of glowing, a bit like the Underworld Awakening released with Kate Beckinsale's character Celine, having her eyes a bit glowy as well. But a really nice matte finish to that. I'll carry on with my review, but sadly this has been damaged, so hopefully I'll be able to get a replacement. Fingers crossed for that. You might be able to see on the spine now, it's a bit of a dent. There's the spine, really nice. It's filled the whole length of the spine. MGM, Terminator, picture of Arnie and a Blu-ray tag at the end. And there's the back. Can you see that? Ouch. It's quite a big dent, which I'm not very happy about, but hopefully we'll get a replacement. Again, you got Terminator on the top. The eye again looks a bit more standout than the rest. You got Sarah Connor at the bottom, and Kyle, I think his name was, if I remember rightly. I haven't seen the film for a while, which is John Connor's dad. And then you got Terminator again, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the back. I think I would have preferred having this there, and writing reduced. I think the writing spoils it a lot. Look at the difference. I think if they could have avoided putting so much writing in or reducing the font, it would have improved the back of the spine. There's from the sides. The colours are continuing throughout. Sorry for my lack of speech. I can find it hard to breathe at the moment, full of cold. Man flu, I think. There's the artwork that was chosen by us HiDefNinjas. I'll just take out the disc. There's a Terminator now. This has been upgraded, the actual quality of the release, so the picture quality is supposed to be superb. The transfer apparently is amazing, so I'm looking forward to watching this. Really nice artwork for the cover, for the disc cover, I think. Really nice. And there's the artwork. So, for me, it's a nice artwork, don't get me wrong. For me, I think I chose the one to have Sarah Connor on, because for me, through the rest of the other films, she's quite a pivotal character, especially in T2, which is my favourite of the bunch. And I think it would be nice to kind of give her that nod a bit more than just having her on the back slightly, but there. It doesn't, you can't really see the full face or anything. I preferred that artwork, but still nice artwork. It's nice that we actually got to have a say in what artwork was used, so that's a big positive. I know that Play have also had us viewers or Facebook users this time voting on the artwork to use for James Bond release as well, and there was 2 artworks given, and the rightful one won out right then. So it's nice to see that we can have an input in these kind of releases. Like I said, this treatment has been really good. I think this was $13.99 to purchase from Play originally. It's already out of stock. It was out of stock way before release, so it's a highly sought after release anyway. As I said, similar ones are going to be coming out across Europe, but I'm not sure exactly what treatment they're going to get. They might not get the border, they might not get the embossing, and they certainly shouldn't get the inside artwork that we were promised to be exclusive. But like I said, guys, lovely steel. Make sure you check back for more releases. I hope to God that I can get a replacement for this, because I'm really not happy with that big dent. I'm not having the best luck recently with Steelbooks. I ordered the Van Helsing, I think it's a market media release from Germany, the comic edition, and it looked like somebody just either sat on it or stepped on it, and there was a massive dent here, the biggest one I've ever had in any Steelbook. But it was sent like that. The box was in perfect condition, so it's evidently it was sent like that in the first place, and quality checks are going awry. Obviously I had a similar issue with quality control with my Cabin in the Woods Steelbook, which I reviewed, as well as another Avengers released from HMV that I had. I had one for my brother as well, and that got slashed on the spine. So I wish that people start respecting these Steelbooks as much as their customers do, because make some angry customers, I gotta say, and some Steelbook collectors. Anyway, guys, keep checking. I got Watchmen coming up at some point, Hellboy, Ghostbusters. I've got some of the White Warner releases, which include Troy and 300, and I've also got Zombieland coming out from Play.com and Transformers as well. Them just to name a few. As you can see or hear from my list, I am becoming a bit of an addict. But keep checking, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Bye.